Bottles of SprayNGrow have been dealt out here at HSN with good reason. The stuff is like magic in a bottle. It was developed for professional gardens and farmers many, many years ago, 35 years in the making, and it'll guarantee you all those great results. It's like vitamins for your plants. If you have herb gardens, it's fantastic for herb gardens. Look at some of the before and afters without SprayNGrow and then with SprayNGrow. It is unbelievable. I use it on all my herbs because it's non-toxic. You can use it on your radishes. You can use it on basil. You can use it on virtually, you put it on your lawn if you want. It works on plants, shrubs, works on everything. It's made in the USA. It's non-toxic, natural ingredients. You are going to absolutely love it. Really quickly before Melanie comes out, I want to show you the sizes that we have available. Many of you are tried and true SprayNGrow users. I would suggest the gallon bottle, okay? Because you know you're going to use it. I know it's February, but spring is right around the corner. You're going to start in March. Get it home now. That's the one that's been selling like crazy. That's $99. If you want to get the half gallon, guess what? This is the only place you can get the half gallon. It's exclusive to HSN. It's a brand new size. This is what everybody's been going for, and they love it. Remember, a little goes a long way. We'll show you all that in a minute. I also have the 32 ounce, and if you just want to try it and see what all the talk is about, I have it in the 16 ounce as well. Everything is on FlexPay 4 times. Easy to get at home. Melanie Lyon is here, and she is the daughter of the man who created this whole thing. Exactly. And I will take, welcome back to our show.
Thanks so much.
Congratulations
on your show.
Thank you, darling. When I see you, I feel like springtime is here,
I know.
Right?
Well, gardening is like Christmas for gardeners. I mean, spring, it's like, yay, we're ready to go.
Right.
You know, Bill, my dad, is a chemist, and he's a gardener. And he figured out why we're not satisfied with our plants. Because they're not getting the nutrition they need. So Dad developed a product called SprayNGrow, 17 micronutrients that plants have to have. They're not found in your fertilizer. Just like you and I eat our food, and we take our Andrew Lessman vitamins, SprayNGrow is essentially vitamins for your plants. And why do they need it? Because it's scientifically proven to give you more, bigger, better. You're gonna get more blooms. Look at this hydrangea. You're guaranteed to get more blooms.
Look at the size
They're gonna be
of it.
larger, and they're gonna have better color. You're gonna get 21 blooms on your orchid.
Look at that.
These photos, guys, are from just gardeners just like you. Okay, so we're talking about more, bigger, bigger. Look at that.
Look at the before and after. We'll show you that again.
So this is, we're gonna call that 3 feet. Be generous, right? All right.
It looks relatively healthy, right?
Yeah.
Look at what it can look like.
That's what she got above the, this is in 1 season.
Look at that.
Look at the basil. Okay, that's a big basil plant, right? Grown by a chef for his restaurant.
Watch this.
That's 1 leaf.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
All right, so.
It's just insane.
And better. So you're gonna get more, bigger, better. Look at, those are in patience. I know we're selling those. Buy your plants here, they're gonna get a better quality.
Do you know, I was reading online, we have realtors that buy this when they're showing a house. They're like, oh my gosh, you should see what it does to the property. It everything goes crazy. Just remember what size you want to get.
Landscaping.
And it's so easy to use.
Right, so basically it's a concentrate. So when you look at these bottles, the small one makes 48 quarts. This makes 92 quarts. This makes 192 quarts. This makes 128 gallons. We're gonna talk about a quart. You're gonna take 2 teaspoons, mix it in a quart of warm water. Give it a 15-minute wait for it to activate those incredible 17 micronutrients your plants need, not found in fertilizer. And then all you're gonna do is spray the leaves of the plants.
Look how easy that is.
It's called foliar feeding, but if you can, I call it like hairspray for your plants, because all you gotta do is spray. If you can use hairspray, you can be a gardener.
Melanie, how does it differ from fertilizing? Because you know, people are always confused about what the difference is. How does this work compared to that?
Fertilizer is food, and typically you put in the plant, it goes on the roots.
Right.
So basically that root, those roots are working so hard to pull it up. SprayNGrow goes in the stomata of the leaves. There are little pores, just like in our skin. It's absorbed, it goes all the way down. It's called translocation. It goes all the way down. The plant is bringing it through all of its processes to the roots. So it's not just laying on the leaves, it actually goes all the way down to the roots.
So you can spray this right on the blooms, you can spray this on the fruits, you spray it on the vegetables, on the leaves, on the stems. You spray it on the plant. You don't put it underneath where it has to work to get it. No, you put it right on. And let me just tell you, remember the first story I ever told you about it was the basil plant that I couldn't get to grow. I was in Florida, I'm like, I must be doing something wrong. I tried SprayNGrow. This is about 5 years ago. Sprayed it on. The plant basically, it tripled its size in a month. I was shocked. Nothing else had worked. And it was like, and I could, and you know, you can rinse off the veggies, but I like that it's non-toxic. I don't have to worry about that either.
And what's amazing is we guarantee those kind of results.
Yeah.
So in other words, SprayNGrow was tested. My dad's a scientist, like I mentioned. He tested SprayNGrow on 95 different kinds of plants in 11 states and 8 countries. We know it works because it's scientifically proven. And our customers have gotten these kinds of results. Look at this tomato. It's a 20-inch tomato. My dad measured his head because, you know, he's a scientist. He had to figure out what 20 inches looked like. His head wasn't 20 inches. Look at these roses. You're going to get more blooms. Here's your green bean.
Oh, the biggest beans I've ever seen. Look at that.
Bean.
I can eat one bean.
Right,
Look
there you go. That's a whole serving, one green bean.
I love that picture because it shows you the difference. I mean, think about it, little stunted growth, little green beans, and then with SprayNGrow, that's because they're getting the nutrition they need. They're just like us, right? They need to be fed well as well, and there's nothing easier. Let me show everybody one more time, and we'll go to more pictures.
Perfect.
So we've taken just a couple of little tablespoons inside
2 teaspoons,
here.
right, in
and
that quart.
we've added the liquid inside. Okay, now we have these power sprayers available if you want to get them. And we'll put those item numbers up. And let me just tell you, you're going to use this all over your garden, so get one of these power sprayers. So this is, and I do this like once every 2 weeks.
Right, exactly.
Okay,
every
so
2 weeks.
Watch how long this takes. Okay, so there's one plant, and you want to try to hit everything. There's 2, 3, there's 4, and then there's the herbs. I'm done. That's all I need to do. Now, 2 weeks later, after they've gone crazy, I can go back and I can feed them again.
Right. You're going to see results on tender plants like herbs or patients really quickly. On some of them, it takes longer, which is why we offer that bottom of the bottle guarantee.
Yeah.
If it's 10 years from now and you don't think you got results like you expected from seeing these photos, we're going to completely refund your money, no questions asked.
Look at that. We're just going to keep scrolling
Look at those.
through.
Those are crocus. Aren't those beautiful? Look at this. Okay, this is from a farmer. His name is Lee. He says, I have used SprayNGrow on my blueberries for many years. They are so big and beautiful. Other growers ask me, what do you do to your berries? It's giving him a competitive advantage. Look how big they are. That's somebody's thumb, right?
That's huge.
This is a professional landscaper. These are impatiens. Okay, impatiens are supposed to be like 18 inches. Look how tall they are.
Yeah, those are like ground cover.
It's huge, right? He says the secret to beautiful flowers, SprayNGrow. Look at this. This is a container plant. This is also from the same gentleman. This is in one of the downtown stores.
Look at the depth of color.
Right. Look how bright. Look how, and it's also. I mean, these plants are supposed to trail, but sometimes they get runner. They get. We call it leggy. Gardeners call it leggy.
Yeah.
They're not leggy because they're getting that incredible nutrition all the way to the bottom of the plant.
All right. We have a question already in our show, and it's from Lisa. Lisa wants to know if you can use it on roses.
Oh my gosh! Yes, I think I just showed a rose picture.
We'll try to dig one up. Yes, you can use it. Look at Oh
roses.
And by the way, we have Leaf and Petals joining us, and we have beautiful roses coming up in just a bit that you can purchase. But yeah, put it on roses, right?
It's good for everything that's green and garden.
It's one of my favorite pictures.
Look at this.
Show this one again, guys.
Would you not love to pull up and have that be your home?
I would stop and look at that house for 10 minutes.
That's funny. That's
look at how beautiful.
This is from Carol in South Carolina. She said, people stop and ask them, what do you do to you? How do you get this kind of a yard? Another set of roses. Look at the size of the blooms, the number of blooms. Again, that more, bigger, better. Okay, this is a petunia. This is an okay petunia. This is a SprayNGrow petunia. I'm gonna do that again. This is okay, right? Young. This is not that long after being sprayed.
I have petunias at my house, and they're doing okay when I put some SprayNGrow on them. And when I tell you this too, they've been on my porch in the Florida sun. For like 6 weeks, they still look, they keep growing and growing and growing.
Plants need sun, water, they need fertilizer. What's missing from 90% of everybody, unless you own SprayNGrow, are the micronutrients, those vitamins.
Hey, Aaron,
they are missing.
Do we have my picture of my petunias by any chance? It's the way, you'll see them, it's the big blossoming flowers. I just wanted to show you, because I wanted to show you what this looks like at your house.
Yes,
when you get it.
Yeah. So she's showing you how easy it is. You're gonna mix 2 teaspoons in a quart of warm water. It is easy to use. You're just gonna mix it and wait 15 minutes, and then you're gonna spray it on the leaves of the plants. It's absorbed. It's more effective than root feeding.
I love it. It's so easy. There's nothing digging. You don't have to deal with that. You just spray.
It's non-toxic, all natural. Oh, look,
See, there they are. And I have like that little potted plant has a little selection.
Really good.
There was only 3 or 4 blossoms before I sprayed it. And literally that is in 2 2.5 weeks. That's what it came to.
See,
and that's
great results.
That's just sitting out there on my deck. So anyway, if you'd like it, remember, most people getting the 16 ounce. I have the 32 ounce, the exclusive half gallon, which you can only get here. And remember, this will last you all year, okay? Maybe longer.
Oh, a long time.
For those of you that are regular shoppers of SprayNGrow, get the gallon. It's the best deal. A little bit goes a long way. Bottom of the bottle guarantee. Everything is on 4Flex as well. You are gonna love your SprayNGrow. I am honored to have you as my first guest on our show, Melanie.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And say hi to Dad.
Everybody.
Great product.